Ladies and gentlemen, my name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're going to be covering some more rumors, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and oh boy, it is just too many, guys. There's too many of these things. God damn it, I don't know where to start with these things. Honestly, it's actually getting pretty insane, the amount of rumors that are popping up all over the place. Like, they're literally just, I don't know, like apples on a bloody tree and just all falling down on you. So, straight up, there's a bunch of them, and I thought we'd cover at least two of them today in this video, coming through for you guys. So the first one will be pretty interesting. The second one is kind of intriguing, if I may say so myself. But I thought we'd go through them, cover them, you know, just discuss them slightly, and that would be the general gist of it. So if you guys are, you know, excited for the video, if you enjoyed the video, then drop a like down below. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes on this one, lads. Probably should be holding my hands like this. Either way, let's get started. I'm a little bit tired, if you guys may notice. And also my stomach hurts. I'm really hungry. Either way, let's get right into the actual stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, this was posted by Pokestami, which, by the way, Pokestami and, like, you know, like, seriously, Pokestami, you are a bloody saint. You've been going through these freaking leaks and these rumors, I mean, just call them rumors, honestly, guys, like crazy, and just, you know, debunking them, and that sort of stuff. So, I really freaking appreciate this. Freaking awesome. But here's what we have today, guys. So here's what, you know, is basically being said. So here's the image that is the newest one that's popped up for Grookey, basically showing it turning into a, you know, I don't know, I guess a fruit bat for some reason, or is this maybe like a different Pokemon? I'm not really sure what this really is. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a Grookey evolution or something else. I genuinely do not know. I genuinely do not know, because Grookey is a monkey, so why would he turn into a bat? I'm a little bit lost. Is it monkey bat? Is that a thing? I don't know. Either way, also quickly, guys, before we continue here, the music you hear in the background right now is an actual theme recreation of the overworld theme for the Pokemon Sword and Shield games made by Zame on YouTube. So do check it out. I'm going to link it down below. Zame on YouTube made this recreational theme, so do check it out. I freaking love it. It's awesome. So yeah, we're going to have that in the background of the videos from now on. So let's continue on here. Let's actually start with the image itself. I'm going to kind of like, you know, talk about that. So, top image right here, again, literally tells you that it's a bat. It's, you know, upside down, just chilling. Again, I'm not sure if this would mean that this is a, you know, I mean, I'm not sure what this would make this image right here. And also, another thing, like, I will, you know, point out is the character down here. That doesn't look anything like the character we have in the actual games, like the male characters. Look like somebody, you know, totally different. So, I think this should be enough to tell us that this is definitely a fake. And probably an old fake as well, by the way. A very old fake, I will probably tell you right now. Overall, the design, though, I'm going to be frankly honest, is really cool. It is actually really cool. I don't think it's too bad. I do like the art down here, kind of giving you a full overview of the actual thing. Though the wings are a little bit flat, I do think that it might have been, you know, some shade needed there for whoever created this. You know, I really don't think this is real, guys. I think we can already tell right now this isn't real. But, you know, we might as well go through what Pokestami also said about the actual, you know, translations and all that. So here are the translations, and then we'll also read what Pokestami kind of said there. We start on the top saying here, like, that the translation says folded / arm / sleep from the head. Then over here it says night vision, coconut, pineapple, dark bat. So yeah, it's literally a bat. Over here it says a magnificent person Pokemon relationship. Pineapple ruled the world. No clue what that's meant to mean, so I'm not even going to question that. Then down here we have saying can't do, good fight, and then crush, stealing. And I don't know, I mean, I think that's about it for the translations. But here's what was said, though, by Pokestami after, you know, translating this. So here's what she said. So this one was a bit of a challenge to translate. The English is messy because the Japanese is messy. Obviously, Google Translate had trouble with this job. And what she means here is that the person who faked this clearly used Google Translate and couldn't understand, because she does speak Japanese. She doesn't use Google Translate for anybody who's curious. She actually knows Japanese and can read it and all that. It's just that, you know, whoever used this, you know, you made this fake, basically used Google Translate, and they really messed up hard when doing it. So, you know, that's pretty much to give you a bit of an indication. So here's what she continues on with here, saying that it's a pretty interesting concept. I would love to see a fruit bat Pokemon, but this one is 100% fake. So if this is a Pokemon that, you know, might be showing up, cool. When I originally saw this, I thought this was maybe going to be an evolution for Grookey, but I mean, maybe it's supposed to be just a brand new Pokemon. Either way, though, it is fake. That's apparently, you know, very clear here by the fact that the English is horrible. Sorry, the Japanese is horrible. And the fact that, I don't know, this just, I don't know, man, it's the character down here just doesn't match. he doesn't look like anything from like the character from Sword and Shield. He's got a totally different outfit on him. So yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I love your thoughts on it though in the comments down below on this one. What do you guys think about this exact rumor? So that's that one. Now let's jump over to the next rumor here, guys, which is going to be slightly different. So this one is a bit of a different topic, and I'm gonna give make sure to mention here that this was all put together here by Mimic. There's an original rumor, which is this one, which I'm going to read through, and then Mimic makes a few points about it. So I'm going to read the rumor first so you can understand what we're talking about here. Let's start with the rumor itself here. So somebody here posted saying, here's some info on SWSH, so Sword and Shield. Believe me or don't, but you will when this info is officially unveiled. So here's what this person said. This was posted on the 28th of the, on the last day of February. So the 28th of February, saying box legendaries are 2 steel type wolves. One is based off of a castle, and the other one's based on the Excalibur in stone. Okay, that's an interesting theory. Evil team is in there for plot. They're vigilante crusaders that are trying to overthrow the royal family to reclaim Galar, and put it through another industrial revolution. Which doesn't make any sense because the actual world is already going through an industrial revolution right now. With all the, industrial looking places. I mean, I don't know, man. Either way, so bug themes of the region are coexistence, and the bug themes, okay, big themes, I guess is what he meant here, of the region are coexistence and the value of life and nature. Cool, because I think Masuda said something else last night during Bukenshi. I think he actually said that the theme of the games is stronger Pokemon, which I'm not sure if, that matches up with this guy's stuff, but whatever. The Hill Art is the third in the legendary trio. It's a giant electric and flying type Cyclops, and the evil team is trying to use to gain power. The Cyclops legendary will have a signature move that basically calls in a lightning storm. Okay, Grookey will evolve to be an ogre gorilla with 2 giant clubs. Its secondary typing is rock. Okay, again a little bit strange. Then we continue on here. Scorbunny will eventually be an insanely fast jackrabbit that is naturally on all fours. It's a steel type, and its design is somewhat industrial. That's where I feel it's fake. It's unlikely that Scorbunny is going to be on all fours. I mean, you kind of ruin your own chances here for me believing this the moment you said that. It's like you gotta understand, right? When you make these fakes, you gotta think logically here, mates. You gotta think logically. Look at what Game Freak's always done for certain Pokemon, and don't deviate away from that when making your fakes, because you will instantly tell me that it is not real what you're saying here. I mean, literally, you're telling me that they're going to put a fire type on all fours. Nice one, nice try. But either way, let's continue here and see what else is said. Sobble will turn into a very long chameleon with a ghost ship kind of vibe. It has slow speed, but it's very attack oriented. Alright, well, I mean, that's I'm not sure what that even is supposed to imply, but okay. One of the new common normal types is based off of a Corgi. Okay, come on. A new bird line is based off of a finch and turns into a hawk. And there will be a grass/poison Pokemon based off of a stinging needle bush. So that's that. Now, Mimic here actually did some really cool, kind of digging through this and trying to give, their idea on it. It may just be fake, but the ideas presented are extremely creative. They are creative, for sure, but they are also, very unlikely, though. I do like this rumor, though. I do like it. I do think it's interesting. Far more interesting than some of the other ones we've seen that kind of, go a little bit overboard. For example, right here, Steel Wolves sound fun, and the evil team does too, but the third legendary of the Cyclops is probably the most compelling. Cyclops aren't Angelican in origin, being Greek. But what would the summoned lightning storm be like? A rain effect with a bit of chip damage? Could be. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Based on the gameplay we've seen so far, I mean, I'm not sure how they're going to handle, those sort of, other effects and stuff. Because I'm not sure they showed us any major effects changes or any of that. So it's a very, I don't know, weird situation, to put it bluntly. Grookey's final evolution being grass, rock, ogre, ogre. Sounds, ogre or ogre? I'm not sure. Sounds cool. I'll probably end up being a defensive type, but Credilli tells us that that's not necessarily a bad thing. Fair enough. Scorbunny's Fire Steel type sounds fun, and I assume it would be the fastest of the bunch. No telling what its other stats would be, since Scorbunny didn't exactly show off any kind of attacks other than hopping around and setting a patch of lawn on fire. That's very true. And there's another thing, though. Now that I think about it more and more, actually, about this, rumor, I guess Scorbunny could be on all fours, but it's just that that's something Game Freak never does, though. I mean, they never really do that for fire types. So would they really go out of their way for Scorbunny to make it on all fours, to actually look like a proper rabbit, and not having standing up like, Bugs Bunny or some shit? I mean, I'd love to see it, actually, on all fours. But let's be honest, we have Lopunny, which is also based on a bunny, which isn't on all fours. It's on, it's a bipedal. We've got, oh boy, we got several of these Pokemon, like, you know what I mean, that are, you know, they're meant to be, if based on the actual animals, they're meant to be on all fours, but they're not when Game Freak designs them or puts them together. It just doesn't end up being that way. Now, next thing here is that I really like Sobel's ID, like a Davy Jones styled Ghost Pirate Chameleon, and if it's a Water Ghost, that would be fun. It's the only description that has some kind of hints when it comes to stats. Water Ghost isn't incredible, but if it's built like Jellicent, it'll be fine. And the Corgi, a new Hulk Pokemon, sorry, Talonflame, you aren't the only one, you aren't the same since the buff, and the Needles Pokemon are all welcome. I just hope that this time around that the Pokemon aren't just really effing slow, like the Alolan natives. Give some 100 plus speed, special defense lads, or is that speed? I think that's speed. Either way, I actually can't tell. Either way, that's besides the point. No, but I agree with Mimic here. I agree that this is actually a really cool one, and of course I want to see a Corgi, you know, a Corgi Pokemon, definitely. We already know we're gonna get some sort of new bird. That's just kind of guaranteed with Pokemon when it's a new generation. But the Needle Pokemon, I mean, I'm not sure about that. I mean, Neatly Bush, or Needle Bush. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to know your thoughts on this. What are your opinions? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I gotta get some food, man, because my stomach is killing me right now. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.